And we begin tonight with breaking news. New Mexico State Police has released new information on a deadly shooting on the campus of the University of New Mexico early Saturday morning involving a New Mexico State men's basketball player. Good evening and thank you for sticking with KTSM 9 News. After the game, I'm Andy Morgan.
And I'm Natasha Paloma. A UNM student was pronounced dead at the scene and the NMSU player was hospitalized with gunshot wounds. KTSM 9 News sports director Colin Deaver joins us tonight in the studio with what police know so far. Colin.
Andy, Natasha, New Mexico State Police revealing for the first time tonight the identity of the deceased. It is 19-year-old Brandon Travis. According to law enforcement, he and 3 other UNM students, including a 17-year-old female, conspired to lure a 21-year-old victim to campus to assault him. As KTSM has reported, that victim is New Mexico State men's basketball player Mike Peak. Police say Travis and Peak both had firearms shooting at each other during the altercation. Travis was killed. Peak is still hospitalized in Albuquerque tonight after undergoing surgery for his injuries. Now, as we reported yesterday, Travis was pronounced dead at the scene. According to police, Travis, the 2 other men, and the 17-year-old female lured Peak out of his hotel room at 3 a.m. Saturday morning with the intention of assaulting him. The reasoning remains unclear at this hour. After Travis and Peak exchanged gunfire, the 3 other assailants fled the scene. The 17-year-old has been charged with aggravated battery and conspiracy. Police say they are still waiting to see what charges, if any, the other 2 may face. And as a refresher, the shooting happened in the early morning hours of Saturday before Peak and the rest of the New Mexico State basketball team were set to play New Mexico in a highly anticipated rivalry clash between the Aggies and Lobos at the Pit in Albuquerque. The basketball game was postponed as a result. There has been no word from either school if or when it will be made up or if the scheduled December 3rd game between the 2 sides in Las Cruces will be played. KTSM has learned those decisions will be made later this week. Now, before police released the additional details this morning, we heard from New Mexico State University for the first time regarding this shooting. NMSU Chancellor Dan Arvizu saying in part, quote, "There are some details we know, but unfortunately there is some information we still do not know. I believe it's important that no one rush to judgment until all the facts are made available," end quote. Arvizu's full statement is on our website, KTSM.com. NMSU head coach Greg Heyer's weekly Monday press conference has also been canceled. A spokesperson said to expect more comments from NMSU on Monday, either another statement or a press conference. We'll have more coverage throughout the show here on KTSM.